That ain't what she says at all. Nah, not even close. She just calls me annoying. She says you're only funny when you're annoying, and then in that case, you're annoying and not funny. So I'm not sure if she ever actually finds me funny, or if she laughs when she's annoyed. I don't know. I don't know which it is. I don't know. I have no idea. I wouldn't say this is an early start, Jerry. No, this is a bit later than what I would normally plan to. Actually, I would normally plan to have started about 20 years. 20 years ago. Yeah, about 20 years ago. About 20 minutes ago. Not 20 years. But 20 years ago would have been a good time to start, actually. As it happens. uh, yeah, 20 years ago would have been a really good time. Apart from the fact that I was in fucking Bosnia 20 years ago with the army. But yeah. Actually, I wasn't. I was back in Watersham, the army, 20 years ago. I start between 11 and 12 my time normally. So it's now 10 to 12 or just after 10 to 12. So I'm within the region, you know what I mean? So anytime between 11 and 12 my time. Normally it's about half 11 to 12, to be fair. So this is about the time that I would start. It is about the time that I would start. Yeah. Last few streams have been a little bit later, to be fair. So tiredness, fatigue, and just general meh have contributed to not so much, you know. Arjun Wolf, how you doing, man? Redneck Gamer, thank you very much for the host. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Morning, Skitsy, how you doing? Morning to you. The Buckettes. Well, there are a fair percentage that are feminine, but not necessarily female, but feminine. But I'm not sure it goes as far as the Buckettes. Hey, Bettyman, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is that you are. Hello to you. What do you mean, Jerry? There's a big 7 Days Today streamer and your viewers count was plumbed in. What? Hey, Nighthawk! Well, I am streaming today, Betty. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy that you're happy. It's morning for you. Good, good, good. Well, good morning to you, Betty. Good to see you. You're here quite a lot. A lot you're here, which is great. It is great. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here, Betty. So, I know you don't necessarily talk quite as
follower.
much. Isla, thank you very much for the follow and welcome. I appreciate it. Yeah, Anders was streaming. Yeah, yeah, a big stream. Yeah, I don't understand what you mean by and your viewers count was plumbed in. I understand the idea of a big streamer in 7 Days to Die. I understand that concept. You just got awake. Apparently not very awake though, eh, Nighthawk? But hello to you, Nighthawk, as well. Hey, Redneck, how's it going, man? How you doing, bro? How's life? It is you, Kasha Games. It is. You've confirmed already that you are alive, which is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing that you're alive. I'm happy for you. So good. Morning, Slade. How you doing? 3:55 a.m. for you, about to go to bed. Oh my god, 6:55 there. Oh my god. I understand the concept, Jerry, of a streamer with a lot of viewers. I don't understand your final bit of the sentence, which was, and your viewers count was plumbed in. What does plumbed in mean? I don't understand that bit. I get the concept of a streamer with a lot of viewers. I understand that bit. You seem to be mistaking completely what I'm saying. What? Huh? Am I confusing here? Oh my lord. Oh my lord almighty. Right. 7 Days Today. So we finished the roof of the phallus, which was fantastic. Salad. Exactly, salad. Yes, yeah, Archie Wolf. I get you. Am I playing myself? I am playing myself. It is single player. Yes, Isla. I in general, Isla, I don't like other people, so I prefer to play myself. At some point, I might play on a server. I don't know. Here is 9:59 a.m. That's much better, caution. My viewer count did go lower. Yes, it did go lower. Yes, it went about 70 or something. Yeah, yeah. But that's natural. It always happens if there's a large streamer streaming above you. Being the number one slot in any particular game category always affords you extra viewers than you might normally have got. It's just the nature of it because people click on the largest gamer and the largest viewer in the category. People just do. It's what happens. You found the nuke bunker. Nice. Oh, awesome. You don't like people either. Awesome. You'll fit in here quite well then. Yes, they did because 20 people left because I was singing. Yeah, I know. Mm. Oh, how you doing, young lady? Decisive wand, how you doing, young lady? No, I don't team up. That's the point. I don't like people. You seem to be missing that. You're missing the concept of the fact you don't like people either. You wouldn't want to team up either. So my seed, for those that may wish to have it, and I know quite a lot of you do want my seed, is A136 sober with a capital S, capital A. Difficulty settings, of course, we go through all the settings at the start of every single stream. Difficulty is Survivalist, so it's the number 5 down there. It's the one just before Insane, that one there. Daylight length is 18 hours, so we cut down a little bit on the dead time in the stream at night. 24-hour cycle is 60 minutes, which allows us to have our break every hour. Loot abundance is 25%. Enemy spawning is very high, hence the 150%, which is in our title. And airdrops are disabled because they're OP as fuck. Exactly, Slade. Salad. Alright, caution. We'll all wait for you. Okay, we're not going to wait for you. Never mind. You'll just have to catch up, caution. Yeah, exactly, Slade. Right, let's get her on. You got a funeral. Oh, okay. I hope you're not the guest host at the funeral. But I think. I hope everything goes all right. My condolences, my friend. I hope it goes well. Go without you. All right, caution. I'll go ahead without you. Thank you for permitting me to do so. I appreciate it. I do. I do appreciate it. Drink a wee coffee to you. Thank you. You know, I was sat last night and I was trying to upload the YouTube stuff, which is all now complete and uploaded. Even yesterday's is uploaded and in the playlist. The whole lot of it complete. Finally. Like, yay! So yeah, all the YouTube stuff, all complete. All complete. It's all done. Girlfriend's calling you to kill a spider for it. Well, you best go and kill it then. Stop typing. Go and kill the spider. Salad and not just salad. Yeah. Yeah, does that involve a road trip? But the YouTube stuff now is all actually complete. It's all backed up and it's all up to date, which is awesome. I'm quite pleased that it all managed. At least I got it all onto YouTube, which is a success in itself, as far as I'm concerned. Your uncle. All right, Bonassi. Well, like I say, my condolences, man. I hope everything goes okay for you. Spiders are not to be. That's very true. Not to be messed with at all. Hey, old crow, how you doing, man? Afternoon to you. Afternoon to you, bro. Right. This is burning nothing. It's doing nothing. You useless piece of uselessness. We need to Well, tomorrow we'll have to go and raid those other towns. We've got 2 other towns to go and raid, right? We've got 2 other towns to go and look at. Morning, Piano. How you doing, bro? So we got to go and check there, and we got to go and check here. So go and have a look at them towns. Well, this morning, right? When it's morning time, because we just did the 2 desert towns. So we'll do that, and then we've got the horde day 66, day 266 night, haven't we? So tonight we've got the horde. That's right. Mini bike is empty. Gas is full. So we've got a horde tonight. So we'll have to make sure we're prepped for the horde. So we'll go do them 2 towns, come back, prep for the horde. After the horde prep is done, then we've got to go over to Buckingham Palace and try and finish off some things. So we're gonna, make kitchen counters to put fireplaces on, to put campfires on. We've got to make forges and all that, put them over there. We've got to put a bed and boxes and storage and blah 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 blah, all that kind of shit. Build something on the roof for a mini bike. Build a ramp and a jump to get up onto the roof itself. All the finishing touches, basically, the whole thing. So we've got to start beefing it out, right? We've got a lot of work to do. So a long way to go yet. We're not quite anywhere near finished. Should we put this TV away for now? We don't really want a TV on us. we don't need to bring it with us, right? Fucking TV. So let's get fuel. I'm ready to go just west. Into that town there, right? Cool. Let's go west. So we have got a lot of work yet to do. A lot that we need to get done. There's a lot of finishing touches that I want to do to Buckingham Palace. A lot. So we're nowhere near finished, as such. We do still, of course, have God knows how long until 14 is going to hit. I don't really want to start another instance until Alpha 14 is done. Right, that would be very silly to do. This is actually sloped already. Okay, we could probably get up this. Already sloped it. How smart was that? Sorry, dog. Oops. Apologies to the dog. Yes, there is. Not on. It's 10k radius from 00. So 10,000 blocks out in each direction from 00 is the limit. It does have a limit, indeed. Yeah, rip puppy. Absolutely, rip puppy. How is it made? It's random gen. It's randomly generated, bro. Oh, bears. Bears coming. Bear coming! There's a bear. There's a bear, everyone. I'll see you later, Isla. Good of you to stop by. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. And see you next time, maybe. You can't shoot crossbow through the trussing. No. You can only shoot a gun through the trussing. You can shoot a gun through. You just can't shoot bows or crossbows at the minute. It's bugged. Okrow's here. He already ate, see. However, bro, you ain't going nowhere. Dude, that was a real bad idea going there, man. So. Hey, yo. Alright, we all good. We don't need the bones. We don't really need any of it, to be fair, but grab it anyway. Because, you know, why not? Seem to be attracting attention now that we smell horribly. Let's go over here and pop this in there. Pop that in there, put that in there, put the beer in there, put the water in there, put the repair kits in there. We'll scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Oh, brilliant. A crate of nothing. That's just my favorite kind of crate. Oh, another one. Oh man, I'm getting all my favorites today. All my favorites today. Crows and roadkill, kind of want me out there. Read that, it's for funsies. Scrap that piece of shit. Scrap that piece of shit. And that. And we'll scrap that. So gas, repair kits, cool. We'll scrap that too. Yo, bro! Oh, hello. Hey, fella. What else we got in this time? So, Born and Noble's there. I'm not sure what these are, so we'll have to go around and double check of these, right? Go south. Okay. Let's go! Let's go, people! Shush! Zombie! Hello, bro. Deer! What the bleeding hell's going on here? Yo, deer! Motherfucker. That was a very unfriendly deer. You know what I'm saying? A very unfriendly deer, if I'm honest. Alright, okay. Pop pills. Flashlights. Not on. You need to search in tree stumps, and suitcases are really good as well. I got mine in a suitcase. I've only had one, but I got it in a suitcase. Saying that, I haven't searched very many tree stumps. But tree stumps and suitcases are the best places, as far as I'm aware, to look. It is a very rare item, so no guarantees no matter what you search, to be honest. They're not very common, I would say. Yeah, there are a lot of containers, yeah. But you think about it, man. I mean, there's a lot of containers, but that doesn't mean you get a lot of loot. I mean, I can do an entire pop pills and only come away with like 6 freaking, 6 painkillers or something. It all depends. Like for me, because I don't use first aid kits, then actually there's not very much in a pop pills for me apart from painkillers. And there's not that many. I'm not sure why there's someone in my house. Oh, a bit confused. as to why there's someone in my house. There shouldn't be. Someone appears to be downstairs. Okay, now they're coming upstairs. Yes?
I drove back to Yama.
Why?
I drove back to Yama!
Okay. Good job. Wow. Why? Cause what?
Because I say, if you're gonna go to the village, can we stay in the village for half an hour instead of drive back? And keep driving and then next minute I know I'm in an echo.
Okay.
I don't like that.
No.
Now, I jump off the top every time I'm stuck.
You did what?
Jump off the top.
Right.
So,
Well, try not to jump off the clutch. That'd be a bad idea.
my man, my friendly, not shouting man, shouts
Okay, darling.
Did you want that?
No. Not from last time I used it. What, honey? Right. Thank you. Good luck. Have fun driving. Well done the fact that you drove all the way back here. Yes, very good, darling. Congratulations again. Yes, I have no idea. Yeah, Red Naked. It's the same people going to all the different channels. That's why, Red Naked, bro. Yeah, Mrs. Bug haven't driving it. Yeah, exactly, Old Crow. Yeah, I know. I don't know, Nodon. I don't have either of those either. As far as I'm aware, Nodon, reading the leather chest armor book gives you duster recipe. You do realize we can all hear you? Women, swear to God. Sometimes you just wish you could kill them. Like with a machete. Because that would just be the best way. And the most, you know, not just the best way, but the most sure way. Because the last thing I would want is her coming back as a fucking zombie. That's the last thing I'd want. That'd be really quite bad for me. Do I really need another fucking calipers? I mean, I've got hundreds of the damn things. We'll use them. Even though we don't need them, just means, you know, whatever. Alright, Red Naked, see you soon, bro. Yeah, those two books are just, you know, they're not good. Yeah, we'll just listen to my wife go to the toilet. Brilliant. That's just brilliant. That's class. That's class for you. Because she can't manage to close the frickin' door. I mean, they're too fucking difficult for her. It's just the best. That's the fucking best. Just broadcast that shit to the world. Literally. Fucking women. Swear to God. It's a good hobby, but fucking hell. What is it with them? Huh? That they can't fucking close the door. What is it? I don't understand that. I don't. Even when I'm in the fucking house on my own, I close the fucking door. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you not do that? Even when I'm in the house on my fucking own, I close the door. What is it with women that they don't fucking close the door? I don't get that. I don't fucking understand it. What natural fucking thing is that to do? Let's have a shit with the fucking door open. I don't get it. I don't understand. What is it with you women? Why do you do that? Why do you think that's a fucking thing that's natural that people do? It's not. It's fucking mental. It's mental. No one does that. Well, women do, but I don't understand why. I don't fucking understand. Hey, Ewan. Well, yeah, there is that old crow. I mean, yeah, there is that. It's like, I don't get it. I fucking do not get it. And I don't know where it comes from either. It's not like if they went out to a public toilet, they'd sit there with the fucking door open. They don't. So why do they do it at home? Why do they feel that's a fucking thing you're meant to do at home? I don't understand it at all. It's very confusing. Very fucking confusing. Oh, crow. Hey, Seth Blanchard, welcome, bro. I don't understand. No, there's nothing to be quicker than not on. You just gotta keep swimming, bro. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's obviously a thing that transcends every fucking country as well. Women all over the world do it. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. Why? Why do they do it? What is it in a fucking woman's psyche that makes them think people want to randomly see them in the fucking toilet? I don't understand. Very confused. I'm a very confused individual as far as that goes. I don't know what it is, old crow, but it's fucked up. That's what it is. It's fucked up. There's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with their wiring, man. Fucking very wrong. So check those. I suppose I should check the police station, right? Just south there. Fucking women, I swear. You're all fucked up. I mean, we love you. Don't get us wrong, man. We love you. Because we're fucking programmed to. I can't help it. But you're fucked up. You are fucked up. Speaking of programmed to, did any of you guys watch the BAFTAs the other night? Any of you guys watch the BAFTAs? Because I watched like maybe the last half an hour was all I caught, right? I pissed myself laughing. The BAFTAs, old crow. It's like the British Film and Television Awards. And it's kind of like the British version of the Oscars, right? But I actually pissed myself. I swear, I was very close to letting loose. Laughing at, Rebel Wilson? The female actress. Big girl. Very funny actress, great actress, right? Done a lot of films. And I almost fucking pissed myself laughing when she did an award. She was presenting an award, right? And it was so like touch and go, right? Like everyone in the crowd, you could hear them all going, but they laughed their fucking heads off, like, right? It was so touch and go. She presented an award and she turned around and she said, this was so fucking funny. I found it very funny. She turned around and said, "Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, piss off. Sorry, one of my fucking things are not working." She turned around and she was giving this speech, right? She was talking at the BAFTAs. And She turned around and she said at one point, is it Idris Elba, the actor? I don't know his name. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it was Idris Elba. I think his name is the actor. And she turned around at one point in her speech and said, "You need to be careful, Idris Elba, because because it's Valentine's Day, and I'm socially programmed to want chocolate on Valentine's Day." Obviously, with Idris Elba being black, right? And the whole crowd were all just like, you can't say that. It's like that's wrong. And I was wetting myself, man, because it was just funny, man. But I mean, Idris Elba was laughing his fucking face off, like he thought it was hilarious. You know what I mean? But the crowd just went, oh, oh. So she told him to watch himself because it was Valentine's Day and she was socially programmed to want chocolate. On fucking national TV in the UK. And I was just like, that's, that's chancy. You know what I mean? That's chancy. It was funny, and they all found it funny and he found it fucking hilarious, but I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's 60 Minutes, Auntie Ord, yeah. My hip said he don't want to respawn the containers. It's more than 30 days ago I finished loot it, but I still can't loot it again. Have you gone in? Have you gone in through it or anything? Not on, because if you go there, it refreshes the chunk. So if you've been there at all, it refreshes the chunk and will then prevent spawning happening. Not on. So you got to be careful. Yeah, I don't watch the Oscars and all that either. It's just the BAFTAs are normally quite funny. The BAFTAs are normally quite funny, and it was just, yeah, it was a ballsy comment to make, to be fair. But it was funny, right? It was meant funny. It wasn't meant, as a racist comment or anything. It was meant to be funny. It was meant as a joke. He took it as a joke. He was pissing himself laughing. Blah blah blah. But I did think that is a dodgy thing to be saying, to be honest, in today's world. Do you know what I mean? Things can be taken just the wrong way on the simplest things sometimes. Basically, not on. Yeah. If you keep going back, then you're refreshing the chunk. Yeah, if you keep going back in there, mate, you're refreshing it. That's why I don't go out to these cities unless I'm going to loot them. I don't go there. Let's go east now, right? Yeah, people have been telling me that again as well, not on, but I don't know that to be the case. I really don't know. But as far as I'm aware, that is the workings. So, I mean, do what you wish to do, but as far as I'm aware, if you go into the chunk and you're refreshing, things will then respawn. It resets the timer, as far as I know. So I don't go back. And it works okay for me. So I think the proof is in the pudding. If you don't go back at all for 30 days, you don't go near it, and then go back after 30 days and then loot it, it's respawn. If you keep going back, you might find that it doesn't respawn. Whether that's a guaranteed all the time it doesn't respawn, or maybe it's just sometimes or some things you do that it resets the chunk, I don't know. But something being there can reset the chunk and therefore prevent you getting respawns, so you've got to be real careful. You've got to be kidding me. I fucking see you. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Oh, I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. Yeah, old Crow, I'm not 100% sure how it works, to be honest. I just know that I have had cities that haven't respawned their loot because I've been back within the loot timer and it didn't respawn loot. So I know that to be the case. So I'm just going off that in my own experience. You know? I always say to you guys, I don't like saying something is a thing unless I've experienced it myself, you know, or I've got it off what I would consider a reliable source, etc. Because it's so easy to spread what could be complete falses about the game among different Twitch chats, and you know that. So I'm not keen on doing that kind of thing. But from my own experience, I have had a city where the timer has passed. I have gone back to it, and then found that actually it is not respawned because I've been back between times. You know what I'm saying? So I can only go from my own experience, knowledge. I would take it from anything else. Let's put the meat away first. Jars. I did have jars, didn't I? No. Bad. Beer, meat. Couple of excess water. Rocket launcher parts. I probably already have parts in both of those, don't I? I have parts in one and the other one's not. Great. Okay, well I could use that. And that's actually not got a 600 one anyway. AK stock. Well, that's a 600 one instead of the 300, so we'll have that. Scrap that. Sniper barrel. That's a better one than that one, so we'll scrap that one. Shotgun receiver. Scrap. Scrap. Cloth. Scrap. Paper. Magnum. Feathers. First aid kit. Gas. An AK barrel. We've already got fucking loads of them, haven't we? 562, 1292, 7 blah. Let's put that one there. We're not even going to use the fucking AK-7, AK-47 anyway. Just we're collecting bits, I think. Put the splints away. Put the hides away. Put the lead away. Oh, put the scrap away too. Awesome. Medical stuff. Wow, so many fucking bandages, huh? It's awesome. Green alcohol. Repair kits. Paper. Cloth. Lead. Scrap. Jars. It's getting quite late, and I don't really want to get back here at Horde night. So, I don't know. Should we wait till after the Horde and then go and do that other town? Should we do this other town after the Horde? I'm somewhat concerned that we might come back just at frickin' Horde night, and I'm not sure whether the spikes are all upgraded here or not. Yeah, it would be nice actually, Okro, to find out the truth of it. You know what I mean? To find out the actual inner workings of all that kind of stuff. The problem is that quite often I think none of the single devs actually know what's going on in general. They only know maybe their little tiny bit. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't necessarily, like, if you asked one of the devs, they wouldn't necessarily know. I think that's the problem. So I think those that know aren't the ones that are in contact with the public, so they don't know that people want to know. and the others aren't passing it on. You would like a beard? Well, grow one. Great. There you go. Or steal one, I guess. You know, just a homeless guy, probably a really good source of a beard. Find a homeless guy, take him in, pay for a shave, and collect his beard up. There you go. You know, done. And you've done a good deed because you paid for a shave for a homeless guy. You could get him some food as well, obviously. And there you go. You've got yourself a beard. Done. Insta beard. So go and do a good deed. Take a homeless guy for a shave and buy him some food. And there you go. You got yourself a beard. Done. Easy. It's easy, man. Easy. Yeah, I think maybe we should go to the other town after the horde. I feel that might be the best plan. I don't want to end up in Stum. That would be very silly. That'd be very silly. You stay there, bike. Are you right? Are you okay? Oh wow, that was fucking tight parking there, I tell you. That was tight parking, bike. Good job. See, there you go. Be right back. he's off to scalp a homeless guy. Just go out there with a razor and attack the local homeless guy. Like, whoa, chill, bro, chill. I said, pay for a freaking meal and pay to get his fucking beard shaved off, man. Don't go scalping anybody. Please don't scalp anybody. Right. Spikes. Should we take some and make sure we're okay? Because I don't know that we are okay. So I'm somewhat concerned. Somewhat concerned. Are you somewhat concerned? I don't mean as in like a name, because that would be a really weird name. Hey man, who are you? I'm somewhat what? Somewhat concerned. Okay. Is that like a James Bond thing? Ow. Okay, well, they're alright actually. This is where we look around the whole thing and actually we have done it and they're all okay. Oops. But we have got a lot of stuff we could do over at Buckingham Palace, so we'll never be short of stuff we can do, so it's not really an issue. I think we're okay. Spikies. I've got a few missing here or there, but not very much. We're okay. We're all okay, guys. We can relax. Oh, okay, maybe not. Can we? Can we relax? Wait a minute. Can we relax? Yeah, we can relax. Okay. Good. Relaxation technique. Engage. Engage the relaxation technique. Go for it. They're also a hell of a lot cheaper, Tempest. Hell of a lot cheaper, bro. Damn, Crane, that's kind of unlucky. I think I was just unlucky. Just try again. Try a different one. Yeah, it's far too much resources to maintain, Tempest. I did the log spikes for the first 3 or 4 hordes, which obviously have less in number, right, than day 49 horde, etc. I did the log spikes for the first 3 or 4 hordes, and playing solo on max zombies and high difficulty, the spikes take a long time to kill zombies, and there's a lot of zombies. And so I spent the whole week mining to get iron to upgrade the frickin' logs, and then have them decimated, and then spent a whole week mining to upgrade the logs, and then have them decimated, and then spend a whole week, and that's all I was doing. That's all I was doing. I couldn't go anywhere and loot anything. I couldn't do anything. Go for it, Crane. You grow yourself. So we couldn't do anything else. It was just too. It was too high maintenance. It was costing me about 2,000 scrap iron a week to upgrade all the logs to scrap metal. And if you don't upgrade them to scrap metal, they're useless. They're pointless. They don't last very long at all. Though just the wood upgraded versions, they just don't last. They're not really all that good. And as you say, they do less damage. So the zombies are around for a longer time, breaking into your house. So I find that by making what I've done here, by making these platforms and pillars, because on a 7-day horde they will follow you, they'll hunt you, as you'll see very soon, because tonight is 7-day horde night. Tonight is 7-day horde night. So by making the platform where I can just walk them around, and they'll constantly follow wherever I am, I can utilize all of these spikes. So I don't have to just stand here or something and have them all just come here and then start wrecking the house. I can have them follow me. So I just walk around and have them follow me around. So I utilize all of the spikes all the way around. So I'm able to kill the entire horde just with little spikes. Because they go to where you are for a 7-day horde. They're a special sort of type of horde, aren't they? And for a normal wandering horde, I mean, they're nothing. They just die quite easily on just a few of them spikes. That's it. They're all gone. So this defense works really, really well for 7-day. So I can just walk them around. So for cops and ferals and stuff, I just walk them all the way around, and all the rest of them, you can see wherever they're coming from. I'll just utilize as much as I can of the entire platform all the way around the house, and have them just die on all the spikes. It works quite well. Can't get sideburns for the life of you. Have you tried any massage techniques? Maybe you should do some like massage techniques. No, talking to it also might help. Art and Wolf. Talking to it might help. Since 13.7, not on. There was always meant to be a 7th-day horde every 7th night, but in the old alphas, after day 49, it basically cycled back to day 7, and then day 14, day 21. It cycled back through them again. So after the day 49 one, you got a really easy one, progressing back up to 49 again, and then an easy one, progressing back up to 49 again. That's what it did before. Now, every single horde is scripted all the way up to day 1,000 or something, or day 700 or something like that. They're all in the XMLs. All those hordes are all scripted now, all the way through. So after day 49, you continue to get a horde as big as 49 every week. So I get 450 zombies every 7 days come to this base. 450 zombies every 7 days. Yeah, you see, you've gone for steel, so it takes an awful lot to repair it, really. I mean, steel only adds 4k durability. You get 12k durability for reinforced concrete, right? Steel is only 16k durability. It only adds 4 more k durability. And you've got to use steel to repair it and upgrade it. So it's extremely expensive. Whereas reinforced concrete, I mean, there's stone fucking everywhere. You can dig stone all over the place. Stone's easy to get. So I just use reinforced concrete. It's easy. Good night, Argent Wolf. Have a good sleep, man. Yeah, not on. You get a day. Basically, you get a day 49 horde every 7 days. The composition varies slightly week to week, but it's still 450. Well, 300 zombies on normal difficulties and normal zombie amount. 300 zombies every 7 days. 450 if you're on 150% zombies. So I get 450 zombies every 7 days, basically, which is hella fun. Hella fun. Yeah. But after we do the horde tonight, we'll go and look that other time, and then we'll go and do some more finishing touches to Buckingham Palace, of course. We'll do some more work to it. For those that haven't seen the build, I have got a build that I've been doing in all this playthrough. And it is all on YouTube, so you can watch it actually from day one. It's all there. And oh, should we go up top of here actually? Should we go up top of here? Because this is probably the best way to see it, wouldn't it? Should we go up top of here? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, so we do have a build that we've been working on. That's our build. Well, I thought it'd be really expensive, but in practice it hasn't worked out that bad, possibly because I have multiple ranges of the cheaper specs to damage them as they come in. I can repair everything in half a day, and I have plenty of concrete and steel stocked up. Yeah, but that's the point. You've got plenty of concrete and steel stocked up. And like I say, on different difficulties, it is different because yours will die quicker than mine will die. On a higher difficulty, they take more damage to kill, don't they? So mine have got to take a lot more damage from spikes before they die. So, do you know what I mean? Whereas yours will take. Thank you, Nog Dog. It's Buckingham Phallus, not a big dick. Buckingham Phallus. But thank you for noticing my big dick. I appreciate it.
Oh, a follower.
Ricky0986, thank you very much for the follow and welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So what we'll be doing, we've got to finish off a lot of things for it. A lot. We've got a lot of work yet to do. The Phallus Palace. Yeah, none left for steel, exactly. So we'll be doing the digging all the way around under here because we haven't finished it all off. We've got to dig all that yet. All this underneath is all going to be dug out all the way around. And we'll also be doing the decorate because we've got to put like a bed and chests and all that kind of thing inside. So we've got to put like a bed in here and nightstands and cabinets and maybe a safe and all that kind of shizzle and in here. And we've got to put a kitchen area in here and so on and so forth. So we've got a lot of work to do yet. A lot of work. So we'll just see how we go. But we have got a lot of stuff to do. And of course a storage area in here for building supplies and all that kind of stuff. We'll all go in here. And we might end up like with a separate chest for every item type almost, you know what I mean? See how we go. Wouldn't that be fun? Say yes. Would be fun. Yes, Buck, it would be fun. Yes. But we did it though, which is I'm impressed and surprised that we did it. You know, I am impressed and surprised. I thought we'd be like well into Alpha 14 before I would get this finished, to be honest with you. I thought we'd be really stuck for time. We built it a lot quicker than I expected to build it. We succeeded a lot quicker than I expected. We did quite well, I would say. We did quite well. How do I know it will hold? Because I'm stood on it. What do you mean? What hold against what? What's it holding against? Not on. Hey, Giraffe! Off to work. I'll catch you later on, examiners. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. No worries. Catch it on YouTube's. What do you mean? How do I know it will hold? Hold against. What's it holding against? It's not going to get windy. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, it hasn't. So that's how I know it won't, because it hasn't. I don't understand. What's going to make it collapse? Not on. At this particular point, at this juncture. Why is it going to collapse? You don't know. You got to practice. This roof I practiced over there. You see the wooden one that we stood on? I practiced it. I built this roof the same size over there to see if it was going to work, to see if the roof was going to work. We've built one like it before in Alpha 12, but it was much, much, much smaller. This roof is huge. It's massive, and it's only got 4 pillars supporting the whole thing. As you can see, I've only got 4 pillars there, and obviously the center one just for a ladder. But I've only got 4 pillars holding up the whole thing. this big dome in the middle. And we didn't know it was going to work, so we tried it. As for like, will the tower work and all that? There's no reason why it should fall. All the pillars are all lined up with each other. So these pillars in here are pillars that go all the way down through the whole thing. There's a support structure the entire way through. So I just put pillars where I thought they would hold, right? Because I've got only certain gaps between them all, in a sort of crisscross pattern all the way through. But there's no way of knowing it's going to hold unless you build it. So you just build it, see what happens. Yeah, you got to be careful of the punctuation. Nightbot can be a twat. Don't worry about it though. Yeah, it's because you did okay dot yeah. It's because there was no space. Not on. You did okay dot yeah. So we still got to do the digging around the outside, and we still got to do the decorating on the inside. So we've still got a lot of work to do over here before we're finished. Maybe put spikes in the moat, I guess. We could always put spikes in as well, couldn't we? So we've got a lot of work to do still. It's a bot, not on. It's not a moderator, it's a bot. And it detected the fact that we did okay dot yeah and said, well, that must be a link. You did something dot something. Yeah, Okro. Well, it's free. Someone over here is hitting something, I heard you. You better stop hitting whatever it is you were hitting. Good. Hey, go ahead, you old crow. You go ahead and you fix Nightbot. Have fun. Although I'm sure Knight has made a hell of a lot of money off Nightbot, so I'm sure he's not too worried about just how fixed or unfixed it is, to be fair. He's made an awful lot of money on what he does for Twitch. I'll tell you that for right now.
Oh, a follower.
Fandin, thank you very much for following. Welcome, appreciate it. Well, it helps not on the fact that I've got 100 blade skill, etc. So it's, you know, it would be just as effective if I had a spiked club and had 100 blunt skill. Do you know what I mean? So you colored your hair green, awesome, knocked off. So it's only because I've got 100 blade skill and, you know, and a flawless machete. If I had a 600 quality spiked club and 100 blunt skill, I'm sure I'd do just as well. So, neon green. Okay, good luck with that one. Mental. Mental. A bit worrying. Yeah, but what difficulty do you play on Durath? No, I just want to say insane. It may be a little bit OP. It was only just introduced, wasn't it? So I don't know what the balance of it is like. Blunt skill needs the other skill. Yeah, but you can't level up with chopping trees with chainsaw anymore anyway. Not on, they changed that. They fixed that, I believe. Oh no, chainsaw does actually give you blade weapons. So yeah, you can still do it with chainsaw. We've just come back from the build, Starlight. But this place was just an old It was just an old prefab, right? That I've just added platforms to. So I've reinforced all down below there with concrete, and I just added platforms with spikes so I can walk the horde around, which you will see soon, because it's 7-day horde night. So you can see it was just an old prefab, an old rundown prefab. If you want to see what I did and how I did it, it's all on YouTube. It's all backed up, all 270 hours worth of it. So you can see it all there. Well, you could in theory, not on, because like to get archery up, you don't actually have to hit anything with a bow. You just have to fire an arrow. So in theory, you could sit there with like 200,000 fuel and just sit there with a finger pressed down on the chainsaw, right? In theory, without actually cutting anything, not on, and gain skill. Or does it not work? Hey, Nettie. How's it going? So yes, that's all I did. It is 7-day horde night, so as you can see, the old red moon rising. So it will be 7-day horde, which means we'll be having our break early. Every hour on this channel, we have a bit of a responsible gaming break, just 3 or 4 minutes, just to go and get yourself a coffee and things like that. So go and get yourself a refreshing coffee and stuff. We will be having that break fairly soon. As soon as the horde starts, I will pause the game and we'll have that break just for 3 or 4 minutes. Go and get yourself a coffee, come back, and then we'll get on and kill the horde. Hey, Angry Snowman, how you doing? Yeah, you might find not on if you just had a whole bunch of fuel and you just press the button. You'd get skill, actually. You might find. I don't know. I'm not sure what the mechanic is like for that. Because I know, like with archery, for instance, I can just fire. I can just sit and fire a bow. I don't have to fire at anything or hit anything. I can just fire arrows, and it will give me skill. Are you sure, old crow? Well, I guess whatever the arrow hits then must be used. Whatever it hits, even if it's the ground, it uses that to determine the skill you get for blade, for bow. Does it? I don't know. Angry, you ain't seen the build. You ain't seen it. We have a proper build, bro. Proper build. Oh, Angry. Oh. Proper build. This ain't nothing. This is nothing compared to the build. The build is off the fucking charts. Off the charts, the build is. So the horde is here. It is